Good evening. Welcome to Hot Mess Issue Today, the hit. Please like, follow, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today, I have on the war mask, and the topic is the war in Ukraine. It's funny, on the news and different news outlets, they title it the Russian war in Ukraine, which I don't get. But, you know, the, Ukraine is about to receive 42 F-16 fighter jets from the Netherlands, from what I hear. It was hard getting back into the country. There's a lot of slipping and dodging and all of that I have to do. But I made it, and, it's crazy. But, I heard receiving these jets from the Netherlands helps make this war not just a war of drones, because for the longest period, all you heard was a lot of Ukraine using drones to counter and attack and all of that. But now they actually have some more jets, or a jet force. I'm curious of a couple of things. I mean, who's going to fly these jets, and how um, they're going to be trained to do it in a reasonable amount of time. And it seemed like, if everybody know they getting them or have them or whatever, why Russia wouldn't, figure out where they have to land, because Ukraine is not that big, and just bomb them, while they on the ground. And on the other hand, if Netherlands soldiers are gonna fly them, how does that not put them in the war? And I kind of thought, Netherlands were, peaceful. So I'm kind of taken back while they have all of these jets and have them enough that they could give some away. But, it's the world today. Russia knows all the countries that's helping Ukraine, and I'm just taken back how, once it's been put out, it's all over the internet, all over the news stations, who's helping Ukraine, and why that doesn't automatically, pull them into the war where Russia, can attack them. Yeah, they would be taking a little bit of a chance, but, but it's still, hey, you helping somebody I'm fighting makes you an enemy of mine, so, why would I care? The other part of it is, you know, Russia has a lot of population, especially when it comes to Ukraine. So I guess Putin considers all of these Russian soldiers expendable. So, that part is crazy, because I think um, troop deaths and injuries in Ukraine um, is about 500,000. So, if that's Ukraine, I would think that Russian hasn't suffered as many, but I mean, they definitely suffered some deaths and injuries, and soldiers being taken prisoner, etc. But they have a lot of 500,000 to, I guess, expend for the war, whereas Ukraine, they definitely don't have the population that Russia has, and at some point, they may have to throw in the towel and surrender. But another strategy that nobody seems to be talking about is all of these countries, especially like the United States, donating and giving all of these war aid, weaponry to Ukraine, is depleting the weaponry that that country has to defend itself. And it may be a strategy that, okay, Putin, let's keep it going, just bleed, make Ukraine use up and beg and get all of this stuff from all of these other countries. And then Russia and China, North Korea, you know, all of them can just turn around and say, hey, now we're going to attack these other places because we know they've depleted or, lessened the weaponry that they have to defend themselves. I think that's a strategy that Putin is using, and the rest of the world isn't talking about it. It's crazy times we're going in, and the Ukraine. It's funny because it was on the news, on the feed, all day, leading stories. Now it's definitely not a leading story, and is not getting the same publicity that it was getting early on. I'm curious how long the war is going to be able to be dragged out, but of course that's totally up to Russia and Putin. But I don't know. I think things will keep getting dragged out as long as all the action and fighting and everything stays within the Ukrainian borders. Until it actually spills significantly over into Russia, Russia can just keep sending, their population of troops, and I imagine that some of them are prisoners, that were in jail and given the opportunity to fight and win their freedom, which also, in somebody like Putin's eyes, make them expendable as well. But we'll see if it gets into the end of the year and the weather changes. Things are going to definitely get significantly worse. I heard that a lot of civilians and soldiers, Ukrainian, were suffering PTSD, and it was some kind of push to get them medical attention as far as mental health services. But I don't know how you can do that when the war's still going on, and all of that is still going to get worse. This has been Hot Mess Issue Today, The Hit. Please like, follow, and subscribe to my channel.